So this is an ofrenda. So welcome. Today's Dia de Muertos, Day of the Dead. If you got the links in the email, Dia de Muertos is actually 2 days. So it starts November 1st and November 2nd. November 1st is Dia de los Angelitos, which is Day of the Angels, which is for children. So there's 2 days. The first day is the day when children's spirits can come over for 24 hours. The second day is when the adults' spirits can come over. So this is the second day. So it's a full 24 hours. In my hometown, my tradition is setting up an ofrenda, which is the offering. There are different things on an offering. Like everyone's families have different traditions of how they do it. This one's just mainly ours, but it really focuses on pictures of family and food, because who doesn't like food? So the food is for the people who've passed on. The idea is that they would come and eat and be part of the family, share another meal with you. I guess one of the awesome things that I like is that we get the chance to tell stories about the people that passed on in a happy way. Like, right? This isn't like the last you saw them, or it's stories about when you went on a camping trip or a trip with them, or when they threw a shoe at you for just talking. Any random stories like that. So we just kind of sit and talk. I have one with my family at home right now. So we'll sit tonight with my daughter. We'll tell stories about my grandparents, my parents, and such, and just get them growing as part of the family. Some of the things you'll see here is kind of the big imagery is on like Christian imagery. So in the 16th century, when the conquistadors got to Mexico and did all that, there was a mesh between the Christian and the local faiths. And really just meshed together, and some of the traditions, so like the Aztec traditions around death, meshed with some of the Christian traditions. So now they match up with All Souls Day and All Saints Day. It used to be in the summer for Mexico, so now it lines up more with Christian tradition. So there's a lot of Christian imagery, there's crosses, there's Virgin Mary pictures. There's also 3 skulls usually on the ofrenda for the Trinity, right? There's candles. I think one of the other talks that I went to this yesterday focused on the kind of the 4 main elements: the earth, wind, fire, water. And that's really, you can see it in here, the fire being the candles, the water being the drink that you put on there for someone, the wind being this papel. This is paper, this is like a tissue paper, so it kind of flaps in the wind, and the earth being the food. So there are different kind of components to the altar. A lot of the imagery is the skulls, the skeleton, is death in a happy way. It's really just a way for us to remember family. And really, sometimes it comes up naturally in families that don't really have that rich of a culture. Like you have a place at home where you have pictures of people who have passed on, like a little sign. We have the same thing all year round, except this time we move it into the ofrenda, then we put it back where it goes. There's flowers. This is the marigold, Mexican marigold. It is fragrant, it is bright, it is said to lead the spirits back into the earth. Another piece of the imagery, which I don't have up here, are the monarch butterflies. So monarch butterflies, they migrate down to Mexico and they arrive at this time. This is kind of another piece of the imagery on here. Go ahead.
I brought them for you.
I saw. Thank you. I meant to put some up here, but I didn't. Really, there's food, there's friends, there's usually alcohol involved. There's usually a bottle of tequila here. My family would also have the ofrenda, and then in the evenings we'd go to the cemetery. We clean off the graves. We sit and have conversations, have a shot or two, maybe some food that we leave there, and then the next day we'll pick it up. Any questions? Cool. Well, thank you for letting me setting this up here. We'll welcome you to. Anyone can celebrate. This isn't unless you're commercializing it, right? That's the appropriation piece. But anyone can celebrate it. I mean, you can just have something for family. This is a Christian tradition. It is a family tradition. So you can just set up something small at home. You can use the imagery from here, or you cannot. So just welcome. Cool. Thank you. Have some food.